What is up? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone has had a great weekend so far and is going to have a great end to the weekend or a good start to your Monday if you happen to be on the other side of the globe. Out of breath. Okay. I think I've had too much Red Bull probably. And I've just opened another one. What's up, Dark? Never enough. Wrong one. Keep drinking. It was cool to see. What is that game called? Treasures of something, Voyager something. Voyager of Nera. Yeah. That game looks really good. I'm definitely gonna check that out. The graphics look great. The sounds were pretty cool too. I wasn't able to see much of the combat. I think I saw you fight a couple things, but yeah, it looks interesting for sure. Oh, play together. Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be cool. I don't play much multiplayer. It's not because I don't like it. Mostly because I haven't found the right people to play with. And all my friends don't play anymore. But yeah, those survival games like that are always fun to play together, at least for a bit. The building looks really good. I love games that give you a lot of options in building instead of like, there's some games where some survival games, not a lot of them anymore, but where you just like plop down a structure. Like, oh, you want a house? Here's a house template. Like, I don't know if you ever tried Lego Fortnite, but they gave you that option in that game. And I just don't like that. But yeah. I'd be interested to see, like, I'll have to check it out next time you're playing it too. Like, what the progression is like. Like, is it a lot of grinding, which I like, or is it like just steps? If that makes sense. But it's grinding. Okay, yeah. I prefer the grind for materials, yeah. That's how I like it, instead of like just beat this thing and you unlock the next whatever, without like building something. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, man, I have a lot of survival games on my wish list. I have that one now. I really want to check out Valheim again. I played it like a couple years ago now. V Rising is also on my list. Abiotic Factor. Grounded 2 like released their new update. So yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about V Rising. You have all of them. Oh, and then Power World. I have Power World. I just haven't played enough of it. I've been really itching to get back to Minecraft too, so I love Minecraft. Another game I love is this one. I've thought about streaming last night too, and playing more of this. Yeah, Minecraft is a hard one to get into. I feel like you either love it or you just don't understand it, which is totally okay. Yeah, I just don't. Lately, I haven't played Minecraft enough to like keep up with the updates. Like, Minecraft has changed a lot. If you haven't seen Minecraft in like a few years, you should, I don't know, like watch a video on it or something just to see how much has changed. But the general gameplay is still the same, like mine blocks to build things. So And instead of like survival games these days that have, like a silk spinner or something, like you build the farm for that thing, which that's the part I really enjoy. My engineering brain. I really like building the things that farm the materials. So yeah. Take one more sip of Red Bull here. Hopefully my heart doesn't stop on stream. But my ADHD needs caffeine to keep going here, so. All right, I'm gonna turn off the music and go into this album art for this lo-fi song. It's just the moon. It looks sick. Okay. Main scene. Game sounds.
I see you chose the hard difficulty. Nice. Challenge like that builds character. Also riddles that character with bullets before blowing it up and feeding the pieces to a Raptidon.
That's cool. I didn't know you were gonna get to talk to the Moon Man every time you started the game. I want to continue where I left off. Ursopod. All right. I believe I was on my way to a mission to beat some drones, and then let the game catch up here. Everything's loading. And then we talked to Niles and got a new quest. Reunite Niles and Zebulon. And Zebulon had gotten a mental refreshment. But I'm trying to destroy the... Well, let's... That mission sounds so cool. The mystifying case of the Midnight Marauder. Alright. Hey, Otis. Good boy. Alright, let's go get these drones. Spire Grove. I think we have a mission there, too. Stealth Grass. Is there hostiles? I don't see any hostiles.
Agent Navarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are
Where
a
are they?
vital tool
They're
in
there.
aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
Whoa, what are those?
A polite errand folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules
Those are like
not
windmills.
your preferred delivery method, suppositories
Turbines.
may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy center.
Here's friends and esteemed companions. As of late, it has come to my attention that I actually do not enjoy the act nor the daily drudgery of farming. I quite literally bumped into a delightful fellow from Auntie's Choice. He convinced me to discard that foolish notion and help me discover a new path forward for myself in the form of employment with the fine folk of Auntie's Choice. All right, so he left the Protectorate. I'm just going to skim this. He sees joining Aunties as freedom and breath of fresh air. Become a top executive in no time. And to every Protectorate, I encourage you to do the same.
Courtesy settings while I'm at it.
Okay. Can we bust into this place? You know, I love elements in the world like this. Like, there may not be a mission here or anything, I don't think. But, like, just making sure, like, since that said a farm, like, having a farm out back, it's actually a farm and looks just left, you know? I'm guessing there's got to be loot. He just left his wheelbarrow. Got to be some loot here, though, right? Yes. Okay, I could have gotten in from underneath, too. Anything else? Sprat hide. All right. Can I get out the front door? I cannot. Forward we march. I want to check out those turbines over there too. Redactor Quesnel.
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just
That's a mullet.
sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
I'm gonna try to lie. She might not believe me though. I'm here on a confidential protectorate business, and I'm sworn to secrecy.
I'd actually be convinced if I were less versed
Dang it.
in such affairs. No matter, despite the bold display
I suck
of
at
false
lying.
bravado, you lack the bluster of an auntie's choice spy. Excuse my circumspection. Uninvited callers have caused much of my misfortune of late. Although an intermeddling outsider like you may be just what I require. You travel freely. I'll forgo appealing to your sense of duty, as those outside the Protectorate lack such motivating principles. I presume you accept payment for services?
Assuming the payment's good and that I'd live to spend it.
Expect it's as dangerous a job as you make it. One as well-traveled as you appear might even accomplish it during the course of other adventures. The rewards are plentiful and handsome. Rare items,
Okay.
ingredients, cosmetics.
Go on.
Many such baubles fall into my hands.
Baubles, like that.
Most useless to my research.
What does a redactor do exactly? I'm guessing redact information.
In my role, I compile material providing special insight on other colonies. Items prohibited to others, news logs, serials, and the like. During recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, a series which took considerable time to assemble.
Where was your office?
The Ministry of Accuracy, over the
great.
hill from here.
Need to go there
where I
anyways.
formerly operated before the invasion. It is currently unoccupied by humans leastways. However, that, while unfortunate, remains inapplicable to matters at hand. It appears aforesaid unsavory elements sold the aforementioned materials. They now reside in the hands of indeterminate parties all across the island.
I'm in. Just tell me what to look for.
Periodical employed by the Earth Directorate. Science Adventures Quarterly, starring Commander Zane and Buddy. An effective mental conditioning device. And right thrilling. Once you have one of the 10 periodicals in hand, I will trade you for rarities and bits. Stay true, outsider.
Alright, can I steal from you? Possibly? Anything good? You are a necessary part of the plan, therefore you need to be a part of the Order of the Ascendant. The Omniplausible Adventures. Man, I love propaganda. Back door? Okay. I wish sliding worked a little bit better. Before I do this, okay, I really don't have any guns. Though I think shock guns. Don't shocks damage bots more? Ba-da-da-da-la-la-la. Can be found in the symbols section. Shock applies damage, applies electrocuted. Harvesting sap from giant tree and have to use a pickaxe. It's a new ore. Interesting. Okay. Not sure what much of that means, but it sounds cool. All right, it doesn't say. Maybe it'll say on a. Because I thought in the last game, shock did extra damage to auto mechanicals, but maybe they removed that. Let's see. Also, it looks like the game is kind of quiet. Bump that up to 30. Oops. Combat. Skim through this real quick. Nope. Okay. So it probably doesn't matter too much. Wrong button.
Emergency protocols ready.
Oh my god, I'm a bad shot. Alright, looks like the game's too loud now. 25 is it. Cool. Xyranium. Xyranium is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout Arcadia. Powering the Protectorate's automechs, standing in xyranium poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much xyranium poisoning can prove fatal. Visit a doctor or autodoc to remove any accumulated xyranium poisoning. Am I being poisoned? I don't feel like I'm being poisoned. Okay, this quest is still happening. Whoa.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Oh, this could be bad. Oh, Valerie's shooting fire. Oh, I see the xyranium now. Wrong button. Why does it say body found? Where's the body? Oh, no? Am I looking for a body?
Enthusiastically, a
Oh.
Ready to wait. On your command.
I'll continue looting. I feel like the pistol's more accurate. Maybe not. Shock rod. Oh.
standing by. Life support.
Okay. Now, I want to find said body. I have no food. All right. Oh, one more body here. Now it says body found around here, didn't it? Maybe not. Oh, maybe body found is the enemies have found a body, and that's what he was saying. I returned to bounty. Spire Grove. Where is this quest? Okay, way over there. Treasure Hunter. I'll get there eventually. Let's do this mission.
Engaging combat protocols.
I need a sight on this. I think I hear creatures. Ooh, what's that? Can't tell if those are bad creatures or not. Okay, those are sprats. Seems safe. Okay, it was not.
Confronting threat.
Oh, okay, those things have a lot of health.
How are you still
Valerie? Gotta reload.
Commander, watch your vitals.
You too, Niles. All right, I'm gonna try this gun. Okay. Seems good. What's she shooting at?
Emergency vehicle syringes prime.
Boom. Alright, status effects are good.
Let me know when you needed a strap.
They're like underground.
The idea is to kill them before you die.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't good. Gravel meat. It's cool how these, like that's, I'm guessing that's just like a rock over there, but the crabs look just like it. Crabbing tower. Light revolver, peacekeeper helmet. Cool. Mag pick. Tribute pancakes. That one's dead. I saw it. The skeleton crabble is real. Claws as wide as a fishing trawler, eyes no smaller than my head. A back as broad as the roof of a house and white as bleached bone. I tried to run and grab Clara so she could see it, but fear pinned my feet. Worse, it being long gone by the time I got to her, she insisted it was nothing but the vodka that was heavy on my breath. But I saw what I saw, and I'm more than passing sure that it disappeared into the cave to the south. Tomorrow, when I think the bugger will be asleep, I'm heading down to find it. Best case, I bag the biggest crab I've ever seen. Worst case, I get evidence that I'm not just some raving drunk. Either way, the name Patrick Cade Benton is about to be famous. Science Adventures Quarterly, Volume 8 of 10. A fiction periodical chronicling the exploits of Earth, Director Agents Commander Zane and her sidekick Buddy. From the Library of Redactor Quenzel, Ministry of Accuracy. Okay. Cool. Guess that's all to find here. Can I scale this? Oh, please don't wake up. Human legs, crabble mouth. You spy a pair of human legs coming from the crabble's mouth parts. It looks like the crabble got a bit greedy and choked to death. Medical 4. Okay. Can I mark the map? Okay, I'm gonna leave that on the map. Come back to that. that's unfortunate. Doesn't look like there's a way to scale it. It's turning dark. Ooh, what's that? Okay. How close are we to this treasure? Not very. Okay. Up we go to Spire Grove. Whoa, I just now noticed that planet. There's another one? Maybe a moon? That was another crab. It's a raptidon. Okay. Go through here. Sovereign Sweet Spire Grove. Oh my god. Something wild happened here.
No, Jackson, don't!
Hey, Pixel.
With these boots, I can fly!
Loving the game so far.
Jackson, you're too young to be a crater in the dirt!
It wasn't the fall that killed him, it was just a sudden stop at the end.
Allah, I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No.
Why is the voice? Okay, maybe what I gotta do is turn that up. Turn these down.
Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Yeah, I don't think so. Why would anyone attempt to jump like that in the first place? Yeah, I'm loving the game so far. It was just what I'm looking for.
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allowed the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
This is Jackson. Too bad his business partner in Fairfield's gonna be very upset.
Nearly as upset as we are. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Yeah, I've played all the Fallout games. I love the Fallout games. Fallout New Vegas was made by the same studio that did the Outer Worlds. So very, very similar. And yeah, Fallout New Vegas is one of the better ones, for sure. That's the story you're going with? Half your coworkers just mysteriously jumped?
I admit it looks bad, but please don't tell me you're filing a complaint. I didn't ask for these protectorate sods. They were assigned to me.
That's unnecessarily hurtful. But I understand why you're lashing out.
They were both protectorate before joining Anti's Choice. Is that why they jumped?
No. I mean, yes. Well, maybe. Probably. I'm fairly sure Jackson thought the boots would work. A mistake likely inspired by misbegotten faith in his old way of life. But I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
How can I help?
The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the
cool. That's where I get
overloader
the
to
boots.
us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our 2 former cohorts.
So take the boots, bounce up the spire, grab the gadget, and bring it to you?
Exactly.
If it's on the spire, why did Jackson jump into midair on this side?
Because he had no idea how science works and thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So when I told him to jump, he opted for open air instead of where I told him to go. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
All right, I'm on it.
Thank the Sovereign... thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
Cool. Schematics. And the boots. The PALE. Plasmatic Augmented Leap Enhancer is a fantastic invention that allows you to reach new heights. They're automatically equipped and allow you to jump a second time while already in the air. After jumping or falling, jump again to activate. Thrusters. Warning. The PALE is ineffective while falling at critical velocities. Yeah, I noticed this. Ida fell victim to heavy machinery. Okay, but first I'm gonna loot your building here. The practical application of sweet berries. The next evolution of this research should focus on uses for the highly viscous lubricant that literally drips from each berry. Cool, cool, cool. All right, what am I doing again? I gotta search the spires. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Oh, here's some scaffolding. Okay. Parkour.
Nearby are tropic Brachythecium rotabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
Cool.
If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
Drive overloader. We did so. Niles also got boots? No, he can just jump really far, apparently. There's a radio. Okay. The Harvester's lifting armature has ground to a halt and needs to drive overloader. Ugh. You can hear the body. Level up. Okay. I don't care much about damage. Companion damage, companion health. Let's do speech again. And observation. Oh, yes. Okay. Psychopath doesn't matter, even though that sounds cool. Because I'm witty, so I will never be below neutral with factions. You can access the restricted inventory of vending machines. Your speech also scales damage. I think I want that one. Pickpocket could be useful. Let's do pickpocket. I don't know if I'll use it much, but I feel like it could help in certain missions, probably. Okay. Ooh, flaw. The Art Directorate found a flaw in you. Easily distracted. Your skills are erratic to say the least, but a jack of all trades is often times better than a master of one. You can raise more skills faster, though it'll be harder to ever maximize any particular one. When leveling, you can only add skill points into your lowest non-zero skill, or any skill you have no points in already. I'm going to reject this one. 1 + 1 skill points gained. Because I'm not necessarily trying to be a jack of all trades. But, okay. Reject. That's our first flaw. Seen, though. Okay. Did you find the rest of her body?
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Keep from getting trapped in other harvesters, will you?
I agree with Liza. I'm inclined to keep a few paces from farming equipment from now on. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
Okay. So that mission's done, right? Yes, it is done. Okay. We got a new helmet, apparently. Oh, we have a couple new guns. That's a higher rate of fire and weak spot bonus. Does take different rounds, though. But can't wait to unlock new slots. Plus 10 base health. Monocular target finder. Range scanner. Grants additional weak spot damage relative to how far away the target is. Further distances grant a larger bonus, but damage fall off is still applicable. Damage bonus max out at 30% at 100 meters. Doesn't look as cool, but I feel like it's better. Okay. Oh, that was cool. Okay, no more body parts of that person. Okay. See what's in here. Ida's data pad. Rest in peace. When Auntie and her scrub muckers invaded, most of those subjects gathered rifles and garrisoned Eden, as those steadfast spines and devoted hearts were a match for military proficiency and prowess. It was inspiring, but ultimately futile. The 3 human husks found atop the nearby picker platform represent my fullest levy to the effort. I played a role as I plotted, earning the trust of corporatists and turncoats, till I was sure my sacrifice would account for them all. Just as the stand reaches its apex, I will toss myself into the primary drive spur and bind the pinions with the very fiber of my ever-devoted being. Hopefully my laugh will echo in their corrupt capitalistic skulls as they parch and starboard atop the platform. Oh no. I saved them, and she sacrificed her life to get stuck, to have them stuck up there. It's rough. Okay. Down we go. These are the cliffs that guy was talking about. Why is there a ship just floating there? Can I make this jump with the boots? Nope. Dang. I should have saved first. So I see those velocity lines were the critical velocity at which you couldn't use your boots anymore. Okay, do I have to reloot this? Yes. go down this way. Disabled. Oh, yeah, because that's what that guy was talking about, that he couldn't get up here because the lift was disabled. Engineer hat. Alrighty. Curious what that ship's doing. Bounty terminal first. Capital job, bounty hunter. No longer will the drone swarm haunt the borders of fair Fairfield, nor plague the hallowed halls of the Ministry of Accuracy. At your present rate of efficiency, the war will be over in no time. Okay, that's over. Right? Yep. Let's do this mission.
People think you've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
I got the schematics, but your business partner, I'm afraid he didn't make it.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's
Did you-
finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
Dark, did you play the first one? The Outer Worlds? Just the Outer Worlds? This is number 2. You don't have to play the first one to play this one, but yeah, the first one's good. This one seems to be a lot better too. Thought you were all marketing geniuses who could sell anything. Good chance to prove it.
This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
Me? No, nothing at all.
If I only had something, anything else to provide management, my sad, sorry fate might have been somehow averted. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
What is that logo?
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these protectors. You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of it.
Okay, so there's no more bounties. All right. I was helping another guy. Okay. Wasn't there like a guy? He wasn't over here. He was on this side.
Something I can help you with?
Oh well, I guess I'll just come back to that one. And since we're back here, might as well do this mission. More perfect goods.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the
Guy's a
new
candy
improved
salesman.
Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch?
I've noticed you've taken notes on your hand. New to Auntie's Choice by any chance?
Oh, that? That's nothing. Just supply list. Oh, I suppose my advertorial deficiencies are obvious, huh? Knew I should have gone in on that extra training course. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day?
You have some expensive stuff lying around.
Thanks for noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. Think success, present success, be success.
Aren't you worried about thieves?
It'd be a mite tricky for anyone to swipe something when I'm standing right here. Nothing gets past these peepers.
You been running the store long?
I've been working the store going on a few weeks now. Got promoted shortly after Auntie's Choice liberated Fairfield. Still finding my stride with all the marketing suavities, as you witnessed. Advertising's been a right struggle to get a hold of, much to my chagrin.
What's the problem exactly?
Well, advertising is an essential part of my business. But I haven't got any new products to advertise. Just the same stock I had yesterday. And the day before that. According to the guide, in situations such as this, I'm to consult my marketing department for new copy. Except I don't have one of those either.
Just make something up, not like anyone checks.
Never made an ad of my own before. Not sure I'd even know where to start. But you seem a perspicacious sort. Maybe you can help me draft something that'll prick a customer's interest.
I have some time.
So, what I've got here is mostly weapons and armor. Good quality. Looks mighty nice. Any thoughts on how best to pretty up the mention of them?
They're not the best choice. They're your only choice.
Huh. A touch forceful, don't you think? Then again, you've more experience on the other side of the counter, so you'd know best. Thanks for all your help. Now, is there anything I can do for you? Like they say, a bit spent today is a bullet fired tomorrow.
Biomass pistol, Rattler. Snake shot. Converts all standard cartridges into shot shells. Ooh. I'll buy that. Okay. All right. It's an additional weapon slot. I shouldn't steal it, though. Does he sell it?
The guns and armor we supply aren't the best choice. They're your only choice.
He used
Just
my
practice.
slogan.
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I'm sure you'll find something that'll fit your liking.
Oh, he doesn't sell it. Okay, well, maybe I'll come back for you, sir, when you're asleep or something.
Consume in peace and we won't have a problem.
Sure, sure.
Choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's
Worse. What looks to be a terminal administrator's code has been written onto the scrap of paper. Okay. Down to the cellar. Maybe. Oh. Did I access it from... Am I supposed to access it from within the house? Nope. Right here.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
I'm not here to fight.
Spare me such timid drivel. We needn't waste time bandying lies. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse.
Why would you ransack the greenhouse?
The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays.
This guy's getup is super cool. Your hands are shaking and you stink of old Saltuna. You're starving, aren't you?
I am merely quivering with rage over this insulting interrogation. And that scent you so subtly pointed out is the aroma of noble effort. Foreign to you, I'm sure.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
You should wait upstairs, Trooper. I'm handling this.
Please, stay. It would please me to end the lives of 2 invaders as opposed to 1.
Not very copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead.
Okay. Let's stop pretending your squad's starving, low on ammo, you're in no shape to fight.
And if I deny your assessment?
Deny all you want, but you know I'm right.
Ordinarily, I would feel confident about having the superior number. But as you pointed out, our condition is rather deleterious at the moment. Very well. With so many invaders yet to slay, I would be remiss to relinquish our lives in such an unworthy duel. We surrender. For now.
That was some slick talking. Can't believe you got them to surrender without firing a shot. I thought for sure we'd have to blast our way out of here. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping...
I was kind of hoping to sneak him out.
Never mind. It's downright foolish.
I'm already standing here. Spit it out.
I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish.
Petty larceny seems like a weird message to send from beyond the grave.
Huh. Well, she always did wrench my funny bone with her pranks. It must seem woeful of me to be carrying on in this fashion, though, don't it? Looking for signs and such.
Not at all. It's difficult to lose people you care about. We all grieve differently.
I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm lighter. Thank you for everything. Truly. I'm practically a detective now.
This is but a momentary setback.
Around here need solving.
So I'll take these. I Security lockbox.
Haven't you done enough harm?
Guys.
Spare me your false.
I was gonna sneak you out of here, but then Mr. Warren had to come down here. Mr. Warren L. Warren. What am I? Oh, I'm tracking that quest now. Okay. All right. You look like you want something. Nope, you're just an NPC. Okay. I need to go find the Ministry of Accuracy. What's in here? Oh, it's a Raptidon.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
What are you working on here?
You don't know? But I thought everyone in Fairfield knew of... Oh, right. I see what you're trying to do. This is top secret. We must speak in riddles to safeguard our findings, yes? Should I use code names too? The subterfuge is so exciting. Thank the law you knew to enforce protocol, lest I blabber corporate secrets to the wrong person. No, wait. You're not one of Auntie's choice.
Incorrect. I'm gonna try to lie again. I'm one of Auntie's elite troopers. It's good to know my disguise is working.
Oh, so you are one of the clandestine troopers they talk about in the serials. Incredible. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful Raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically, Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the Raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist-turned-tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Oh, I'm well acquainted with Carr and Milver Street's antics.
If you two have spotted the chasm between them, I fear the Protectorate have already pinpointed the way with which to exploit it. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
Why can't they see eye to eye?
The fact is that those two never got along particularly well, even under the best of circumstances. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew.
I'm beginning to see why they both begged for my help.
Have they? Goodness. Then it seems things are more precarious than I realized. If you do intend to lend your aid to the Minister or Officer Carr, I only ask that you consider the ramifications.
Let's talk about something else.
Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow.
Tell me more about taming
I
Raptidons.
work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable.
I hope this doesn't hurt any of them.
Trust me, they are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded thrice now for
Good.
undue pampering. I would not be here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering.
I'll be going. To Milder Street. Okay, so she's not fitting in as an anti-choice person. Steal. I'll only steal if it's really worth it. Doesn't look like there's anything though. Saw like a health bar or something there. That ship's still up there. Oh boy, another person to talk to.
Soldier.
Give performance review. Ooh. Actually. How are things?
Between the constant assault of drones and my official reprimands, I can't get a moment's peace of mind. Seems all I can do is stand here and observe. Maybe that'll get me back into Car's good graces. Or maybe not.
Why not?
Merciful law, is this? Tell me you did not steal my performance.
Okay, it's
review,
hers.
soldier.
I thought it was the other lady's.
To be court-martialed for even looking. No, I am not gonna look. I'll wait for the reviews to be distributed along the proper channels, and... Oh, hell. This is worse than the last one. Promotion denied? No, this has to be a mistake. How can Officer Carr claim I don't understand supply and demand regarding shifting market urgency? That's unfair.
You lowered injury and death incidents by 15%. That has to count for something.
And that lowered our burial fees. Carr clearly doesn't understand my value, but you do. Well, the next review period's right around the corner. Suppose it's never too late to tidy up my reputation. Take this for your trouble. While I learn my lesson, you might as well profit off my shortcomings.
All right, very well. Run through here, give this collectible, and then go off and find the Ministry of Accuracy.
Greetings. Something new to report?
I have one volume.
A proper start. Here, for your effort. Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. May safety, amity, and ease be yours.
Cool. Alright, I'm going to... Will this show me the ministry? Yes. No. Okay. I guess I will have that marked. Is there a map shortcut? There is, okay. I mean, I feel like the Ministry of Accuracy is like right here, maybe? But I'm not sure. Let's go through this place.
I must say, I have many reservations about this. The Protectorate has always provided for us. For what reason would we forsake such a stable and safe way of life?
Because, friend, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving. With Antes, you'll be thriving.
So your superiors order you to thrive? It's not a totally baseless idea.
2 days,
That
3
should
at
totally
most,
be
and they'll
annihilated,
come
just
looking
like
for
all
contracts.
capitalist propaganda.
That recruiter gets
Praise the
bonus is
matriarch.
as good as mine.
Oh my, this guy's fired up.
It's not a totally baseless idea. That should totally be
Take this.
annihilated, just like all capitalist propaganda.
Take-
Praise the matriarch.
All right, thanks for all your belongings. Appreciate it. What else we got? Ooh, another volume. Night of the Vampire Sprats. That looks cool. Campaign hat. Oh. Someone got murdered in here. That'll be all. Oh, what was that? I got a Codex is always got something. I like how I just have an arm. Okay, so they're open with decryption keys. I thought there was an upstairs this place. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Continue towards these turbines. Arboreal Screamer. It's a monkey. Oh boy. Okay, there's something down there. Wrong button. Let's see what's down here. See some raptidons.
Commencing combat-related activities.
Damn. Got range. Okay, I gotta move in. Bob and weave. Whoop, whoop. Cool. Ministry of Accuracy. Perfect. Ooh, bodies. Sounds like they're actively fighting right now. Okay, this has a sight. And is it green because of rarity? Probably. Whoa, like there was like a crash landing or something. Okay. Combat sprint speed. Alright, this is better because it has a mod. Look at that. This door is barred shut. Still action going on out there. I love looting. Feeling distracted, daydreaming on the job? Mental Refreshment is here to help. Report yourself now. Don't fall prey to imperfection. Okay. Recipes. Oh, it's still junk. This door's barred shut. Through here? Dude, they just got murdered. Pocket watch. The heck? I lost, that was weird. I lost side-to-side movement with my mouse. Barracks observational reports. More made what he likely thought was a joke. He got mental refreshment. Spoke in his sleep last night. Mental refreshment. He was having trouble sleeping. Mental refreshment.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day.
Okay.
Entering a confrontational state.
Cool. More junk. That's the radio. Any other? Yep. That armor looks green. All right, it's only 2. Oh, I could have got through on the roof. Okay. We go forth. Dude, it's going down in there. Reload. Okay. In we go.
Ain't as tough as you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
I mean, I don't see any threats. Nudie loot. Alright, what's up?
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous
Came from
rapt.
pods. You look a little disappointed.
That obvious, huh? Yeah, I was hoping there'd be something worth harvesting. Something worth the trouble of killing the poor creature. But hope is the father of disappointment.
Are you some kind of hunter?
If the occasion calls for it. but I fancy myself something of a biologist. Or at least I used to. Me and Raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behaviors, attacks. Know what gives them an edge around folk who ain't in possession of that knowledge. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here?
No reason. I'm exploring, taking the scenery as one does.
Right. The streamlined architecture and artfully mauled bodies really do it for you, huh? I'm Inez Silung, Auntie's choice. Former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now, menial troubleshooter. Minister Milver Street of Fairfield sent me here to retrieve some information. Not my most exciting assignment.
I knew I recognized the
Suppose
name.
You can't expect much with the stalemate on this island. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My graft, needs some bolstering. But if the raps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none.
Why is this place littered with Raptidons anyway? There's nothing here but paperwork.
When there's paperwork, there's enemy secrets. And dropping Raptidons on the place is a quick way to stop any personnel keen on destroying those secrets before we find them. It's a kinder fate than if they survived. Allowing us to walk off with this intel would surely land any survivor in front of the firing squad. Or sentimental refreshment.
Then the information here must be doubly valuable.
This place is an archive of Protectorate censorship. If it's been sanitized, censored, or rewritten out of the Protectorate's history, the Ministry's where you'll find it. And apparently there's some highly sensitive intel about mental refreshment hereabouts. The Minister sent me here to find it.
I'm surprised he'd send a grafted soldier here. Don't think I've seen many of you around.
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs.
I gotta ask, what does your third arm do?
Other than punch a hole in my armor, cause Huel at the saloon to yell in consternation, not much, at present. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
And now you're looking for a chance to prove them wrong. That about right?
Just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
You mentioned an Enhanced Soldier Division. Couldn't they help you out?
No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
Have you asked her for help?
She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing.
I hope things work out for you. Maybe I'll see you around.
Get the feeling you will. Go on now. There's probably plenty of Protectorate info waiting to be scooped up if you're keen. Just mind the raps. I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see about my contract. Law knows I could use a lucky break.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame.
Okay, so did I lose?
Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Okay. Door is bar shut. Barred. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. All right. Back to it. Okay. Just wrapped it on. Oh, I missed. Dude, what a bad shot.
Repair this unit, and it will strive to perform better in the future.
Oh no, Valerie's down.
Your insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Are they? Hip fire.
Promoting team.
Alright, I'll loot while they're dealing with people. Or not people, these Raptidons.
Emergency protocols ready. Status: susceptible to danger.
I'm surprised we haven't ran into any other flaws. Okay. Alert, overdue deliverable. Our records indicate that the ministry is 247 days late on delivering critical information to Euphoria Arc. Rent the following past the Euphoria Arc and hand deliver the pertinent reports immediately. Okay, that's a mission. Sweet. Sensors tasks. Alright, I'm not going to read these. I assume I didn't... Well, I want to check now. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything down here. Okay, that door's barred. Alright, back up. Claw marks.
Confronting threat.
Whoop. Whoa.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Look at him.
Possible and target's current rank. Not ready. Please try again later.
Cool. Leading the way for every subject matter, no matter how insignificant. Unsanitized reports. Fairfield under siege. Raptidons are encroaching on Fairfield's borders and hunting its citizens for sport. Emphasize that the monsters are wreaking havoc across this prosperous land are confirmed to have been unleashed by Andy's choice. Okay, that's fun. Oops. Any discussion of the Order of the Ascended is to be altered to verbosely acknowledge that it is opposed by the Protectorate. Those will be fun to read later. Or not. Oh god. Sometimes I go too fast for my own good. Alright. Jump.
Engaging acted on.
I need to get some weapons with some effects on them. Alright, nothing else here. What in the world? They're like Raptidon legs. Okay. Try using this gun. That's why it's fun to have observation. Plus 10 weak spot damage. We don't need that. Okay. Another terminal. Our console has breathed new life into a much lauded mental refreshment program. Order of Ascendant Believers Among Us. The Order's apparent involvement with Auntie's invasion. Another lockbox. Auto dock. I don't think we have any status effects, but actually. Doesn't seem like it matters which way we go. Oh wait, this is the door that was barred. Right? Yeah. Oh wait, this is where I came in. Okay, did I miss anything then? Oops. Let me just make sure I got what I needed. Yeah, I read all those. This was a secret room. Okay, I guess that's it. All right, to the map. I guess let's go back to Fairfield. Remembering the Sovereign's family, may they rest in perfection.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer.
Chip's still there. Let's do this companion quest. No need to rush the main story. What do we got here?
Protocols not yet charged.
Okay. Cut. Do shortcut here. Corporate hireling.
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base. North of here is an old abandoned chapel. Dang. I'll be charged for information.
Yep, this way works. I'm guessing this is Vox Relay. Ooh, we got a base of some sort here.
Friend. Reckon there might be a few loose rapstons wandering around.
No problem for me.
Careful with friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we want.
Looks like there's some loot around here.
Spare me your sales pitch.
Steel. Auntie's biomass weapon workbench. Creating biomass grenades.
I don't even want to
mind your own
peddle
business.
your wares elsewhere.
Okay. Silence pistol. I'm good. Just because I don't know yet of the effects of stealing. Are you all just salvagers? Okay.
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorate survivors in Westport.
Foot soldier armor. Westport observational report. Infrastructure state moderate low. Morale state moderate. Vigilant Hogarth himself is preoccupied by some schism.
I hate that kind of work. It always sounds like so much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering.
You can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the
Bits rewards for anything of import we can tell him.
You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions.
Distress signal, huh?
I do love bits. Come on, friend. Let's go set our
Scout report. Yes, sir.
Who's that? Oh,
Excellent.
container.
At ease, Scout. Glad to hear. Have a profitable day.
Can't help you. Sorry.
Passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center.
Whoa.
You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions.
Is this gonna give me a mission by listening to this?
Silo. Help me formulate a cure.
Yep, okay.
Hello? Calling out to any random non-kill crazed.
Okay. Trying to stay focused on this companion quest. That looks poisonous. Whoa, look at that. Okay, I'll come back this way later. Yep, I'm being poisoned. There's an Auntie's Choice hologram there.
What do you mean you're leaving? Ship's over. I have a light.
Whoa. Enemies with skulls next to the health bar are dangerous, signifying that you might be too under level to fight them.
Life outside this place, you know. A life outside our lab? No. No. Audacious advances requires commitment. Absolute commitment. We're in the fight.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
Oh, jeez.
Still up right over there.
Oh, man. Damn.
everybody around.
Whoa. Okay, she did a lot of damage real fast. Homicidally irritable employee. Alright, I gotta take some cover here. That's a cool companion ability. We could talk this out. Oh, damn. Reload.
How are you still upright over there?
Wait, no, I pressed C. Damn. I don't know when the last save was. I can take that fight though. Just need to be more calculated. Okay, this save's fine. Let's look at our it does more damage, but I have to get close. Okay. Has some bullets. Save right here.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shift's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life? Outside our lab? No. No. Audacious advances require...
All right. We're good? Kinda. Oh, that didn't work. All right, Niles, you need to... Wrong button.
No target. Over here! Free hole in the head. You lot couldn't hit the broad side of a freighter.
Emergency protocols ready.
I'm flanking. Crouch. Uh-oh. Oh. Taking on the Earth Turtle boss. Cool. I knew you were talking about that this morning. I'm in a predicament myself over here. Ooh, nice headshot.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
Where's his body? Oh, there it is.
Impossible in this unit's current state.
Oh, no, they're both down. Okay, grenades are dangerous.
Moving in.
Dude. Okay, I have to come back to that later. Maybe. The grenades are crazy. Maybe if I come around this way.
These anti-soldiers seem twitchy to you? Might want to sneak our way in.
Yeah. All right. Save here.
It's like the rules are just a guide for what not to get caught doing. And all this is just sloppy.
Sneaky sneak. I don't know. Typically there's like scaffolding or something if you're supposed to climb.
Wonderful idea, Divisioner Ormsby. First rate as always. Sycophants all. Not a single spine between them.
Oh.
Never recognized, never commended. Don't be resentful. Wouldn't anybody be? A profusion of reasons why. Ask anyone.
Sneak. Oh. Okay. Maybe able to get up there.
Why is it that I just want to choke the life out of everyone today?
And these guys are angry. Hmm.
Potential combatant in the vicinity.
Nope. Okay, I need to get up there. The Earth Turtle boss is a giant toad. Guess they're kind of turtleish. They're green. Some. Can I like walk on that cord? I don't see a ladder up there. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, is that our best baton? $65, 1.1, 1.8 per second, so it's faster. Can you go away?
I reckon Lawson got kicked up the ladder before I did. All I get is more tasks, more pressure, and fancy new designation, no spread fucking raise.
Right. We'll save and try it. Woo! It didn't work.
I'm the one you need to worry about.
One down. You know, pal? Boom. Alright, y'all good? I think we've lost them. Nope. Leaders and bosses. Okay. Ooh, nice shot.
Your Valorate unit requires service.
It's dangerous. No, 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 no.
The insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Oh, I can't save.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Heal me up. Okay. Ooh, man, these guys are tough. Where? Flanking?
Teammate vitals.
Alright, I think I got it this time. I still have a trauma kit.
Advises healing yourself now.
Because my target's complete.
Oh no.
Mind the needles. Status.
Let me in. Help me out.
Well, Niles, you kind of died in a bad spot, my dude. Man. Got him.
This unit is in need of assistance.
Dude. Oh no, I got toxic shock. Is that all of them? I'll save. Okay. Let's see. Let's do speech again, and then engineering. We definitely want at least every skill to have one, but oh, and then these guys are leveled up. Armor penetration. Niles puts himself in the enemy's line of fire to protect his comrades. Enemies are more likely to target him. Okay. Let's have Niles be targeted. Ooh, all party members. Okay, that's good. So ability can heal all target members. Okay, we got a lot of looting to do, my friends. I think there's still some enemies lying around, though. Let's make sure we get all of this stuff. Okay. Oh, the boss must not have had good loot on him. Visionary work requires unique perspective. Plasma soak. Workbench. Which actually, I am curious. Okay, I don't even have the stuff to do the mods. Big stuff there. Oh, help your companions upgrade their gear. Party upgrades. At the workbench, party upgrade screens allows you to upgrade your companion's weapon and armor. Each companion has 2 tiers of upgrades. For both the companion's weapon and armor at each tier. How do I guess I should have read that more. But I can do this and read that. No companions. Each companion has 2 tiers of upgrades for both their armor and weapon. Each tier unlocked by obtaining the companion's upgrade kit received by completing their quests. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Suppose that was just a way to sneak in.
Unsanitary conditions detected.
Ooh. Internal correspondence. Look, you're new here and desire to prove yourself. I understand the impulse. For now, we're stuck with him. All right, some dissatisfaction among the employees here. Okay.
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well.
Oh, there was just a door there?
You there? You're likely affected too, aren't you?
All right, let's talk. A designated area where test samples can be safely passed in and out of the chamber.
Twice for yes. Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia.
This is the guy they didn't like.
By the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elmet Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
You want me as your new assistant? Employees here don't seem to survive that long.
Yes, tragedy has befallen a number of my subordinates. I will trust you not to make light of such heart-rending events. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
How exactly did you end up trapped in there?
Whole thing was ghastly. One of my assistants and I heard a loud noise. He left to investigate while I continued working on our experiment. When he failed to return, I peeked outside and saw the others run in, bloody, gibbering, hunting for targets. They'd clearly been exposed to some virulent new form of experimental agent. I ran back and locked myself in this test chamber to avoid contamination.
This building doesn't look like the typical Auntie's Choice construction.
Yes, the Protectorate formerly utilized it for seed storage or something equally prosaic. Nothing as provocative as groundbreaking research.
All right, tell me about this, all about this innovative science you're working on.
Our lab had been researching the red spores that grow nearby to see if they might contribute to future Auntie's Choice products. As per usual, we threw precaution to the wind. A local spore sample interacted with a wonderfully preservative-rich diet of Auntie's Choice personnel, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear. By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success.
If you ignore all the death and murder, I guess.
I mean, only judged by that narrow frame of reference. An auspicious start by certain ways of thinking, which I hardly share. I care about my staff so much. Speaking of the team, such as they are in their present deranged state, how did you make it past them? You know, without being killed.
Yeah, about that. Didn't you hear I murdered practically everybody?
Aha, thought so. Sometimes with screaming, it can be difficult to discern intent, like, I'm being killed, can be so close to, I'm running amok.
Sure.
Shame. The staff and I all had such good chemistry together. Suppose it couldn't be helped, though. What matters most is getting out of here alive, saving our researchers a close second, and curing my remaining colleagues a firm third.
Let's get on with this.
Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
Doubtlessly.
Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters?
I barely know my tibia from my fibia.
Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter if you are capable of following simple instructions, I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
What do I need to do?
We'll need two things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course.
Where can I find all that?
Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds. A satellite lab to this one, if you will.
I'll be off.
Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
They are murdered, sir. Okay. So I guess I can just run out of here without fighting anymore. Yeah, I'll come back to that mission. Let's do the companion quest. This place looks cool. Westport. Okay, is this a protectorate?
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
Take all that. Excuse me here. I'm gonna grab these. Alright, hello.
Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate.
Confabulate. Anything to know about this place?
Word to the wise. Despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Okay. That's a cool building. Wow. Okay.
Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect life of contentment and plenty.
Is there a safe way down there? I'll definitely die from that jump, so. Excuse me? Oh, they're talking to each other.
The matriarch and sovereign chose Eden, the perfect.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
Standing by with life support.
I suppose I probably shouldn't fight near them. Ah, I keep pressing Z instead of C.
But I'm not ready. Over here. Free hole in the head.
The commander's vital stats have reached an alarming level.
Oh God. shock. What else are they shooting at? All the way over there? Alright, let's switch that out for this.
Give the word and I'll take care of him, Commander.
I don't know if I'm supposed to shoot these things.
Lights flashing before my eyes, Commander. Revive me.
Commander, you are dying. This unit is currently unable to assist.
Uh-oh. Valerie died right before she could heal me. Can I get food from the inventory during combat or no? No, I can't. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Valerie.
Knew you had my back.
Oh, he does have rapid fire. Come and get me. Looty loot. All right, probably a couple more crabs out there.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around
Sure.
here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprag race.
Oh, he's a looter.
Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crabbles skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt.
Confronting threat. Ready to assist. Agents help.
Nah, it's a great idea.
Okay. Yeah, again, not really sure if those things... Grabble meat. Am I looting too much? Probably. Am I having fun looting too much? Yes. Another lockbox. Okay. Whoa. Mother load of food. And it's all purple. Fizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Boss ball card. Enter passcode. Okay, something about mental refreshment. Vigilant Hogarth. He's a go-getter. Red Cloak cereal. Okay. Another cereal, nice. Wild Roy the Raised by Primal's Boy. That's a cool noise. Oops. Plasma soak. I really want another weapon slot. I'm gonna have to go steal it from that guy, I think. Oh. Daily journal. Reported neighbor island for crafts. Enjoyed evening meal. Huh. That must be Emily. Alright, I've looted every building up here. And to loot all these ones. Trait brawny. I'll just jump up top. Oh, wow. Okay. There isn't a way in. Gravel meat everywhere. And a lot of dead people, man. Attack of the Cravels.
This looks like the place. No, I haven't felt this high strung
The
since
perfect
Horizon
goods.
Niles. Howdy, Zeb. You look
He remembers.
well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
What is he talking about? Don't just stand there, Niles. Introduce me to your friend.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
Ah, yes. The same commander who nobly ordered you to leave your colleague to perish under rubble.
With respect, Dr. Tran, you weren't there.
No. I only dealt with the bloody aftermath. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Da-da-da. We're working together to save Arcadia, cause I assume you'd support.
That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look,
I do.
Just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
Let's let. Yeah, he's cooking. Let's let Niles handle this one.
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles.
Man, he's still going.
Demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra? Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Maybe you'd like to rethink Niles' offer to help.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized the mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I'm in if Niles is.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I haven't found a way to reach Vox Station yet, so it might take me a while.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the consul.
No time to lose. No.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
Yes, I do. And I take it too. Anything else for me, pal? No? Okay. Alright, what mission are we tracking? Journal, quests. Still tracking that one, okay. It doesn't look like they have that much good stuff there. Region, please. All right. Probably just fine running from here. Okay. Maybe it was better to fast travel. Oh, I missed some loot. We have guests, out of towners. Many more out of towners. Strangers will not leave. Their words confound me. Claim they were chosen by someone's aunt to share unbridled consumerism. Dang. The unbridled consumerism will get you. All right, let's fast travel.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate assigned work? Report them for
Okay, I can go up through here. Save subversives. I think I hear Raptidon. Maybe not. Ooh. Yummy.
Ready to take a hit.
Oh man, why do I keep pressing Z?
Engaging hostile life forms.
Oh wow, there's even more. Knife. Ow.
Looking a few corpse slow, Commander. Not getting up with that.
This unit is concerned for its commander's well-being.
All right, we back. Okay. Overprepared. Missing only a shot or two doesn't matter, you've already reloaded. If you ever let a weapon run out of ammo, you'll deal less damage for a short time, but all your guns now hold more ammo. 50% magazine size, minus 40% damage 8 seconds after weapons. I'll take this one. Because I do reload a lot. I feel like this one's probably a pretty popular one too. Oh god. Okay. It's a Moon Man staff. That's fun. Ooh. Hey.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Standing by with life support.
Cool. All right. All right, that is not swing fast enough. 21. $24. Wait. Uh-oh. Why can't I? Uh-oh. Okay, it was just a bug. Nicotine. High Society cigarettes.
Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Wind-borne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the Audacious Advances field team. Quiet now as we approach the rap's nest. Certain
Entering a confrontational state.
Boom. Oh, it goes invisible? That's crazy. Okay. Another high security lockbox. Man, I need to get back to the ship.
Foraging time's over. We should have what we need.
Ooh. Incend. Oh, it's a shotgun. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna try to jump into the water. Yeah. Water does not save you. Down we go. Okay. Uh-oh. Man. Fall damage is real. You can't jump very far at all. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Ferrochromium. Whoa, what happened here? Can I touch the water? I can't remember if there's swimming in. I don't think there is. Yeah. Which is why the water didn't save us. No matter. That's what savings for. Ugh. Extra primer port. Man, we need to get back to the ship. Okay. There's some fish. Engineering 2. Okay. Is there a secret way in? I mean, it doesn't look like anything necessarily important is in there. Maybe I can loot it from this side. Like this? Okay. Got a little bit of it. Lucky Spratfoot.
Figured this ship would have departed by now.
You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and instigators.
The sovereign provides, the system abides.
Eyes up. Hostiles.
To do your job is a virtue. Every part is a calm. Every subject ensures a
Made it.
glorious bounty for all.
Okay. Trespassing is illegal. Good thing I'm good at trespassing.
Back again. Thought we were done for now.
I don't have a mag pick? You kidding me? Pickpocketed.
Break as many fingers as pleases you. Still won't change my tune. Wait,
Dang, he's mad.
who are you?
She, sorry.
I'm certain I haven't
Them.
seen you before. I remember all my oppressors.
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late.
What do you mean too late?
I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive.
Damn.
Lucky me.
You're tough to have survived all that.
Thanks. Can't take all the credit, though. The Sentinel seemed spent by the time she got to me. Wore herself out on the others, I guess. Quick, though, before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's O2519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster.
Great. I already unlocked the pen. You should head back to Zebulon now.
Please don't think me ungrateful for your efforts, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit,
Damn.
I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
Now you're talking.
Spoken like someone with the true hatred of the Protectorate. We'd have made nice friends. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
Anything we can do to help?
Now, hold on. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
I agree with Niles. You shouldn't sacrifice yourself, Audra.
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same?
Your dying won't bring the others back.
But it might prevent more of my friends from suffering the same fate.
You should be focused on vengeance, not sacrifice. Make the Protectorate hurt.
All right. I'm going to trust you on this, if only because I don't feel my head screwed on quite right at the moment. I just hope you're not wrong. No point in remaining here then, is there? Especially since you've already gone to the trouble of unlocking the gate. Tell Zeb I'll rendezvous with him later, somewhere safe. One last request. Don't damage the transport. A lone escapee is already insult, but a Sentinel killed, her transport destroyed? The Protectorate won't ignore such outright injury. Anyway, thank you again. Look after yourselves.
I know what Audra said, but what if she's wrong? I can't help thinking we shouldn't leave without bloodying the Protectorate's nose first.
I agree. You have something in mind?
I could still go through with our plan from before. Sabotage the transport, make it look like an accident. Wouldn't be hard. I'm torn. On the one hand, Audra might be right. But when else are we going to have a chance to take out one of the Consul's lackeys and a Protectorate vessel in one go?
You think Audra's wrong about the potential for blowback?
She was ready to fulminate herself before we talked her out of it. I'm just saying, maybe she ain't thinking so straight. That Sentinel's not gonna stop. She'll find new targets, new people to torture and kill.
Fair enough.
If we do nothing now, their blood will be on our hands.
You're right. The Protectorate deserves to be punished. Sabotage transport.
Thank you, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit. Let's get back to Zeb. He still needs a cipher, and he'll want to hear about what happened with Audra.
This paradigm we serve supplies all we deserve.
Okay, where am I on the...
Never more content, never more content.
I like looting too much. I want to see if there's loot over here. Oh, jeez.
They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lacked.
Reporting is so neighborly, suspicion rightly so. All it took was some light instruction and a restorative cook.
Just in case that getting into a fight will ruin the mission. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa. Oh, I don't have any health. I don't know if I can lose them or not. I can, okay.
Protocols not yet charged. Negative. Pharmaceutical reload in progress.
Oh, I can use food. Looty looty.
Deserves a look. Better take a gander.
Well, where are they gandering at?
No, you're out there. Search completed in a logical and timely manner. Prudence say.
Sneak.
Giving chase. Right? Back to it. A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Perfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Help you with something?
Okay. I think we have to get him from... Oh, I don't think we can get behind him, actually.
The Sovereign provides. The system abides.
Okay. Alright. I just wanted to take out everyone here to see if there was any good loot. But it doesn't look like... Well, I think that's better than what I got now. It is not. Oh, wait, actually. It is. Sight's different, though. Okay. Let's fast travel to here.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
All right. Back to Zeb.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment.
Uh-oh.
What's that in the sky?
Here we go.
A protectorate transport?
Boom.
What in the blazes was that?
We have some bad news about your team.
What is it? What's happened?
A sentinel worked them over bad. Only Audra was still alive when we got there, and she was ready to blow herself up to take out that ship. Luckily, we found another way.
Damn the protectorate. At least you were able to get through to Audra, and still find a way to avenge our fallen comrades. And what of the cipher? Thank you. I was beginning to fear I'd have to decipher this intelligence the hard way. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly.
Don't worry about it. Just glad we can help out.
I'm pleased Niles has found such a supportive friend and ally. That's a rare thing in this colony. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Good luck, Zebulon. We'll be ready when you need us. Companion mod kits. You've acquired a companion mod kit at a workbench you can use to play upgrade mods. Okay. I'll hold on for that. I'm gonna go back to the ship. Without the grand plan, all that's left is the empty set. Okay. I want to get this for Valerie. Projectiles. Okay. And then where's the workbench? In here, right? Okay. Party upgrades. Superheated acceleration barrel. Deals plasma damage. Rail revolver. Shock damage. Or immunity to shock side effects. You needed corrosive side effects. All right, let's make him do plasma damage. Oh, I can choose. Okay. I don't have to apply it or anything? Okay. Corrosive side effects. Applies more stacks of burn. Now deals frost damage. Acid proof plating. Do shock. And then more stacks of burn. Companions are a lot cooler in this one too. Extra prime report. Get an additional medical inhaler slot. Okay. Mag picks. Interesting. Okay. Let's look at our perks. Dude, serial killer, that's crazy. Stolen items. Lost cells in the minimap are no longer hidden by the shroud. Okay. Can I sort? Okay. Selling, intimidation, plus 20 damage. More lies are believable. That's all weapons. Sharpshooter. Plus 100 sneak attack. Minus 15 damage to near enemies. Weapon weak spot kills ricochet. Okay. Oh, this is kind of tough. I feel like I should get at least one sneak. Oops. And then let's do another engineering. Tracker. After scoring a kill from stealth, your movement speed is increased for a short time. Well, all your equipped armor and weapons share the same brand. Minus 50% bribe costs. Oh, so that'll help stealing. Let's do that one. Sure. Okay. How many perks can you have? I don't know. So I think every... Oh god, where am my character? Every 2 levels? No, every level? I don't know. You get a perk. And then I think it's really just as many times as you level up. So I think it's essentially unlimited until, like, I don't know, you beat the game. Maybe the codex will say. Ship pets. No. Selecting perks. Every 2 level ups you get a perk, so. Yeah. So it seems like unlimited pretty much. All right. I am close to wrapping it up, but I did want to head back to this shop here and steal that. Oh, I forgot it used to be outside of your ship. And I want to steal that weapon slot thing. Okay. Now let's fast travel.
Can't believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
All right. I think his shop is up here. All right. Save. Oops.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Are we clear?
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way?
Oh, I can steal from the front too. Do you hear a gnawing in the back room? Bet it's Sprats.
Again. Must be after the crunch. Please wait here. This'll just take a moment. sign of them sprats, thank law.
Anything else to steal?
Coming back out. Be there in a moment.
I'm out. Cool. Extra holster. I want that right now. Okay, so do I have to have that? Let's see. So I must have to have that modification on my armor. No. Extra holster is what I have to have, and it takes... Takes 2 mod slots? Maybe not. Mod can't be recovered. Ooh, okay, maybe I gotta wait for that one then. 'Cause I don't necessarily love my armor currently. Let's actually break down all our junk. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna wrap it up there then. Oh, I'm loving this game. Loving it a lot. I think tomorrow I'll be live tomorrow after work, so around 4 or so, and probably stream for a couple hours. But what we have to do, or not have to, but what I want to do tomorrow is get into this Vox relay station, because improve your mission's chance of success by seeking help. I don't think I need help. But there's some other side stuff too. And then I kind of want to figure out how, like, the best way to get new armor and stuff. Maybe once we get off this planet, it'll become clear. But maybe this helmet's good. Like, I like that it's on that you put the extra holster on the helmet and not the armor, because the armor actually does have stats associated with it, whereas this just has like mods. So, but maybe I go with, I mean, this mod kind of ties into my build. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that'll do it for me today. Appreciate everyone watching as always. And if there's anyone out there who's watching who hasn't hit the follow button, please do that. Really help me out. And it'll notify you of my next stream. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Let me see if there's anyone streaming to raid. I appreciate you watching, Pixel. Consistently too. That's great. No one to raid, so I will just stop it there. Yeah. I will. I'll see you next time, Pixel, and anyone else out there. Anyone else that's out there, thank you for watching. All right. Have a good night, everyone.